If we die, then we'll probably go for it. Alright. As you pass under rock columns that have become familiar as friends, you suddenly sense a murderous presence up ahead. You realize it must be the Hippogryph. If you think yourself prepared, proceed onward and challenge the powerful beast. If you have any reservations, however, head to town and return here only when you're ready. Okay. You step through the door and enter a range of steep cliffs. A fierce wind buffets you as you search for the Hippogryph, but you can't seem to spot it. Suddenly, a piercing cry from high above signals its presence. You free your weapons as you continue hunting for the Hippogryph. Wait, hunting for the Hippogryph? Let's say this should be it right here. As you cautiously proceed through the canyon, another piercing cry splits the air. You look up and see the Hippogryph soaring towards you, wings spread. This fucker! Now I remember this! The beast looks like a hawk mixed with a horse and hurls itself towards you, brimming with malice. There's no running now. Your only option is to defeat the Hippogryph or die trying. Your resolve renewed? No, your groups grip their weapons and prepares to challenge the beast. Hold up. The foe is right there, guys. Or the boss is there. I remember this thing, or at least I remember the fight somewhat. No specifics, just I remember it being a little bit annoying. The Hippogryph is the lord of the Jagged Reach. Part horse, part bird, the beast soars through the skies and scans the peaks for any intruders. When hunting, this creature starts the battle with a dive, revealing a blade within its wrist to immediately kill the target. Stories tell of a legendary party that met the beast head-on, ending the fight in a mere minute. This dislodges the blade, allowing it to be collected. Currently, so the first turn kill thing. Gotcha. We need to analyze. I need to learn about this so I know what works and what doesn't. Because this is a science run, I'm actually more than okay to not do a lot of attacking at the beginning. More defend and see how this plays out. I could also just be reckless and see how much Thunder Fist does, but... 1-2 punch. What gets locked? Yeah. What gets locked? Chain shock on it. Let's get an Aegis Prayer launched immediately. And let's get a amplifier on the front, because, I mean, who the fuck knows?
Let's go! I'll crush you!
Be strong!
That's not what I want to see.
I'll let you finish. I don't think you can handle this.
But now with that, we now have information about this. It is weak to thunder. That is very good. But also our chaser is now panicked. That is very bad. I can cure that, but... And also, worth noting, it's weak to headbinds. get a bolt prayer going. Remove the ailment, and let's see how this goes.
Oh no.
Ow, the dragon's dead. Starborn is almost dead.
Aim right, and
I'm just gonna blessing, I think. Or not blessing, bull. Yeah.
Here I come.
looks like
I'll join
fun.
you.
Fine. How's this?
Because we have Aegis bolts, amplifiers on the front. I'm gonna renew Bolt Prayer. Because that will happen after the revival, as a guaranteed. Use Chain Shock because I forgot that we have Thunder in the back.
Here I come.
Looks
I'll
like
join
fun.
you.
Fine. How's this?
Focus, lightning, let's see.
Just a scratch. I shall finish it. Stand tall.
You disgust me. I don't think you can handle this.
That binded your hands. Fuck. And no matter how much we try concussion, it is not landing. For being weak to headbind, it's just not doing a fucking thing. I'm just gonna have to dance Oracle. Actually, yeah, I'm just trying to dance Oracle and see what happens because this is already like gone to shit. We took 1/4. That doesn't look like 1/4 at all.
Have at you.
I don't think you can handle this.
I'm just assuming it's not gonna fucking work at all. Just.
I don't think you can handle this.
Stand tall.
You disgust me. My toy broke.
Everyone's dead.
But I'm the one who has to protect them.
All right.
Let's do it to it.
With that
Have a
knowledge,
nice day.
that was actually an all right run, if I'm being brutally honest. Like, not even really joking. Like, that actually was an all right one. I'm gonna do one more and see if we get better luck on the no panic and shit, but like, that actually looked like fringe level doable. Like, it could barely work. if we want, we can open with Black Mist. Make sure Starborn F is the one that does not use it, so we can bowl next turn if something goes horribly wrong. Because with this, maybe we can land a partial bind.
Let's get started, shall we?
Now for which bind? I'm going to assume he's going to open with that Panic Gaze again, so I'm going to say Headbind is the first thing to happen. That needs to happen.
I'll join you. Fine. How's this?
Just 1-2 punch? I mean, that's... If it was reliable, I would 1-2 punch. But, like, I don't trust it to land all of them, or at least launch all of the attacks. Theoretically, because it is just a fight, our first fight into a dungeon, I could fish for a 1-2 punch Black Mist full bind and see how we go from there, but there's no guarantee that would actually happen reliably in any way. Like, I'm down for the meme 1-2 punch fish for like a full bind on it, with Black Mist going. Like, I'm down for that meme. I just don't think it's going to work that well, but, I mean, fuck it, we've done stupider things and it worked out. Everyone wants this playthrough already? It had, and we didn't even have Black Mist.
Let's have some fun. Watch me go!
It didn't fucking launch.
I don't think you can handle this.
Head sealed?
I couldn't bear
And that was the only one that launched. God fucking damn it, it was the only one that went off. So theoretically, I can bowl because it will cure ailments. Actually, fucking no. Get me Bold Prayer. And then we need to use Thurgobees on you.
Stand tall.
But they're mine. What? This is
This run is dead. And yeah, the Headbind only matters for the first turn, because that's the one that does the panic. Literally, that's it. On the off chance that you live, Nectar on Drac. As long as one of them gets up and no one dies.
Stand tall.
They're not even that strong.
Nope, won't work.
Time to let loose. My
Nope.
toy broke.
Alright, just die.
My toy broke.
But I'm the one who has to protect them.
Hail and well met, my brave heroes. Just kidding.
Go off turn one before the enemy moves, we could be significant. Problem is, I don't think that will work. Like, we already have boots on her to improve speed. Unless she wants to go to lightweight armor, that's probably not going to mean anything. And because they want luck, they have this. There's no room for a speedy boost.
Have a nice day.
let's see. Thunder Fist, Union, Black Mist.
Shall we? Fine. How's this?
1-2 punch, hope for head and arm binds. Just literally that. Okay, I think reliably this thing's gonna first turn him up, panic us. Or at least try to.
Let's have some fun. You big
That time I got Celes, fuck.
Get off, creep!
Already done. Wasted. Right fucking there.
Be strong!
Ah! Not yet!
This we can at least bowl.
Here I come.
Looks like fun. Fine. How's this?
I'm gonna see how much damage this would do. Without chase. Without chasing. Focus. Lightning. Let's just see.
I shall aid you. I shall finish it. Take that!
Let me go! Is anyone else cold?
About another, what, 10, 15-ish% was added on top, but not much.
Be strong!
Time to let loose! You can run away if you're scared.
This isn't good.
Wing shield. I remember that briefly. So this is the counter stance.
Stand tall.
Are you okay?
But it healed itself. That's the bad problem about this. I can almost guarantee this is gonna end up getting someone killed, but fuck it. It's all about science.
I'll crush you! Already finished.
Stand tall.
Die already!
So it's a phase where it's just gonna keep on trying to regen HP.
Let me go! How does that
We
feel?
broke through it from a defensive guard, though, right there.
Oh, you're in the way!
Either that or it stopped, just straight up stopped on its own. It's actually near-ish to being halfway done. About 60% of its HP gone.
Take that!
Let me go! Already finished.
And with that, the team's
Never
dead, because I don't have any more, what's it called, revivals. No more nectars. Honestly, as jank as that was, it shows that the team has the damage. It can almost work. Amateur Savior, we do. We just have to survive.
Do I have to?
Just but a scratch.
That was close.
No, we're not.
But I'm the one who has to protect them.
I didn't check what turns that dive bomb happened, but I think it's every 5 turns.
Let's do it.
So odds are on turn 5, if we predict it and we have the ability, we can Aegis Shield and live through that.
Have a nice day.
Ivana and Jack anti-panic equip. I honestly don't think it will help out much because I think it's a random one person that it picks. And no matter who it picks, it's gonna be bad. So we have to like hope that whoever it is they pick resists it naturally. Either that or like it picks the mage, because then it's fine.
Let's get started, shall we?
I'll join you.
Fine. How's this? Let's have some fun.
Of course. Every time we've tried Black Mist, it goes for Celes. I fucking swear to God, that's all it's doing.
Be strong!
That was actually not bad. Because we have Ruinous Amplifier and Bolt. Theoretically, if we could survive, next turn I believe he's gonna do the dive bomb, and I need Aegis Shield up for that, which means everyone needs to live. I'm not sure. I'm gonna test the damage right now. Let's go for a bull.
Fine. How's this?
Leave Anna alive for or Anna with the most at the moment. We have a Soma for one person. Yes, Demi, we do.
I shall aid you. I shall finish it! Take that!
No way.
All right. just about half-ish. It's a moderate HP for the party. Actually, you're right. I'm used to a different game where someone was for one person. That's SMT, I think. Fuck. But it's not a full heal, it's a moderate heal. Something to note with that. It's 80 per.
You can run away if you're scared.
There's Skydive on turn 4.
Never surrender.
Alright, so on turn 4 is when it launches that attack, I think. We got it under half HP, though. Alright, let's just... It's not gonna mean anything, so just... let it kill you.
It seems this is where my war ends.
Maybe Shining, but
Let's do
for
it,
only
do
level
it.
2, I don't
Have a
think it
nice
will.
day.
For only a level 2 defense buff, I don't think it will, but let's see. Black Mist isn't working. I mean, it's not had a chance to try and really do anything aside the one time it went off. Welcome to this. I think the 5th-ish, probably. Black Mist, that means it's not working in my book. I mean, Capricorn, if we go by that metric, the entire build isn't working because of how infrequently you bind things.
Let's get started.
I'll do
shall
it.
we? Fine. How's this? Lend a hand.
I'm gonna hope against hope.
Let's have some fun.
Stand tall.
It missed!
Time to let loose. I'll let you finish.
Concussion?
How does that feel?
Arm?
I couldn't bear you.
Okay, hold on, guys. We have something going here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Reckless Abandon is a go, I think. Reckless Abandon is a go. It legitimately cannot fight back. So, we have done Aegis Prayer, Amplifier. Next is, unfortunately, because we did Aegis Prayer instead of offense, we're not going to get the boost from Ruinous Prayer, but still we're going to get Blaze, or Bolt Prayer going. Just so next turn we can unload like that. Does the legs, watch out! He has 4 of them! Fuck!
Be strong.
I don't think you can handle this.
It did its claw attack, but it sealed. They're still binded, good. Alright, now Dance Oracle. Because I don't want to Ruinous Prayer and then, like, lose out on that. Oh, I don't want to, yeah, ruin us and then lose out on it. So let's just go for the damage right now while we have this actual window to do this. There it is. It's turn 4. I don't think you could do it to my dive, it's that AoE kick. Or that AoE attack. Because if it can, I need to shield. Or, what's it called, bowl. Just shield for science? A part of me is saying that because he's at half strength, I think bowl is actually gonna be fine. Wait for me to ask. The proper thing to do is to science it, but I don't want to risk not getting this kind of RNG again. The 2 binds that matter on a missed panic. I don't want to miss out on this chance. Does that attack need arm bind or leg bind? Because I'm willing to bet leg bind. What does it need to eradicate? It's also an HP threshold rather than base. Oh, that's right. Because it reads on HP, it's a logical thing. I forgot that, like, we do enough damage that we're actually triggering it on turn 4 rather than anything else like that. It's probably going to try and do it, but since it's arm binded, it can't. I'm going to... Fuck it, I'm going to Ruinous Prayer, and then I'm going to Amplify Arrow the front row again. So that way it lasts. Skydive, but it's armed or sealed. It still does a wing shield, though. Okay, and its arm bind wore off. But it's stuck in this mode for a certain number of turns, I believe. I think it's stuck in this for like 2 or 3 turns, so this is our chance to try and out DPS his regen. Well, the turn it leaves. We can try, yeah. Because it healed for 500.
Be strong.
Actually, wait. If we deal 500 in a turn, I think it knocks it out. Fuck. We never actually saw that interaction because by the time this happened, everyone was pretty much dead. So now this is a normal fight again. Now this is a fresh fight. Except we're having to deal with this thing at barely about to do something. Yeah, I think that is the play, to just bowl and continue DPSing, because we can maybe do nearly that much in 1 turn. The problem is that Skydive threshold or not? Because if it is, we're going to die. Without armbind to reduce things, we will just die to it. Then still, either way, we're still gonna nuke, but it's depending if we bowl or Aegis. Because if we Aegis at the wrong turn, this entire dream is dead. At least for this run. We can try to Aegis into a nuke and hope to follow a nuke kills it. We can. It just depends if this is actually the threshold or not. So I'm gonna ask, blatantly, because this is actually a really good run. Is that the threshold for the second skydive? I thought I had 3 skydives, not 2. Yeah, it's 3 skydives. 75, 55, and 35, yes. So I'm gonna say that is less than 35%. Or maybe just about. I'm gonna make the assumption that it is. I'm gonna go with that assumption right now. If it isn't, then fucking oh well. Ages.
Here I come.
Looks like doing fine. How's this?
Dance Oracle. Because we have Ruinous, we have Element Fire, we have Bolt Prayer, which is about to turn into Elemental Weakness even further. Let's see.
I shall finish it. Have at you.
Yeah.
It's in the weakened state now.
Yeah. I don't think you can handle this. I'll kill you all. Duh.
It doesn't matter, it actually died to
Ready
that.
for another round.
It didn't get a chance to attack. That's how much DPS this team can do. This team is literally fight or flight, except they have their back against the wall. It's only fighting. There's not a fucking chance of anything else happening. It's that one meme of you activated my fight or flight response, but they're a flightless bird. You've discovered a new monster, the Hippogryph. And the Griffin Wingpaw. The Hippogryph gives out a last cry before falling to the ground. As requested of you by the Council, you've successfully slain the creature by out-DPSing our problems. You should report back to them once you return to Yoris. I should, shouldn't I? Trauma conquered, taxes evaded, everything. Let's go. Doesn't take a body part to activate. The regen does use that. Wait, so it actually couldn't regen at all? Damn.
The elders still whisper a half-remembered history of a terrible war waged across the land, of the land itself corrupted over time, twisted by darkness and death. The children still whisper a half-forgotten ghost story. If you ever get lost in the graveyard, look to the sky and seek the sunlight. But keep moving and don't look back, because the dead are right behind you. The third stratum, fetid necropolis.
Listen to that guitar. The pillar's right fucking there, but I don't trust myself to reach it. So the Hippogryph is one of the brick wall bosses of Etrian Odyssey 5. It always starts with Panic Ace, head. Good on noticing. Then goes into do Bind Claw, arm line AoE arm bind, or back kick. Legs and line pierce. After hitting HP thresholds, it always uses Skydive. Arms massive damage to the party, lowers attack, enters into wing rest. No part head or heal. Or use head to heal. Once under half, it will add Lightning Storm, head, and 2 volt hits to party. Can paralyze. This boss needs a balance to win or luck. We used luck. All of it luck. This team needs a fucking break. Get me out of here. Get them out. Let them rest. As is tradition, a new team is now gonna be called in. And they're the ones that are gonna turn in the mission. The old team, who the fuck knows what happened to them? They are taking a well-deserved rest. The new team is the ones that are gonna turn in the team, just like whole different squad rolled up. The other two guys, they finished. We promise you it's done.
Thank you for your patronage.
You're gonna get your last night's rest here. And then go into Zombieland. Yep. 3 pugilists team. Angelo, what are you trying to do to us?
Take
3 pugilists? There's no fucking way that would work.
How may I be of service?
And yeah, Kasumi, we have the DLC for the experience and the money, so like it's genuinely not an issue. That's the only reason that I even do like a new team every stratum.
Keep your guard up.
Check before missions before unlocking the site.
Thanks for coming.
So the new one is ore, so someone with mining. Spooky, scary skeletons. Yokai Neki, thanks for the sub, you're awesome. I don't know why the alert doesn't play, but like the Bitboss thing updates, and that's the only thing that does for some fucking reason. My little boy just won't stop playing pranks. Maybe adventurers could teach him a lesson for an Amarita. Yeah, we need someone with animal caretaking skill, and we need someone with mining for this quest, and that's it.
Leaving so soon?
That's all we know.
How may I be of service? What would you like to do?
Like the whole first team, yeah, kind of. Do we want to bring the Necromancer back for this? Considering it's a graveyard area, the Necromancer feels somewhat thematic, at least. We had a couple interactions that needed a rover, but I'm not sure how many of them would be relevant in a graveyard. Ivy the Harbinger, again, somewhat thematic for a graveyard, for all I know, Scythe and all that. A Dragoon, Demi? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss having a tank, so that is enticing. Sachiko, I cannot express in words how much I miss a team being able to fucking take care of itself without relying on food or unions. Drakajack is quite literally front load damage first. The man has not a single survival instinct. He is just punch first, no step 2. Celis as a binder, admittedly, when it works, it's the reason we win. No questions at all. It's the reason we fucking win if the bind works. If it doesn't, oh, that's rough. The Warlock as just a pure mage is genuinely cool. I kind of like having magic and the utility and the flexibility of just being able to AoE elemental conditional drop sort of thing. Bind struggling without help, usually in form of Harb. So like, yeah, the Harbinger using their skill to like reduced bind and ailment weakness. That's probably what they need. So they would need a team that can do that. The problem is I don't know if that's the team, that needs to be the entire team. Like a team you bring in for a single boss fight. And at least for that reason, I don't know if it actually could really properly succeed. Taking a look at master skills, how would I check those out? Are they just now unlocked? 'Cause I don't see it. By turning in the quest? But then the experience goes to these guys, the greedy fucks. These people don't need that much experience in their life. Save first, fine. Actually, I healed, so I've already saved first.
What? You gotta sleep
You have a
sometime.
save, you are fine, you fuck. We're gonna save again just to be safe.
Do you
As
wanna
usual, save twice, load once.
Take care now.
Hello again. Please, tell me all about. We are in your debt.
Magnificent. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna read this when we actually do it properly. Just tell me let me get what I get. So, everyone's gonna level up at least once. Sure. Sure, yeah.
What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Please, be careful out there.
Ah, it's you.
Think
it through well.
Unmanaged, select an adventure above level 20 and then choose a legendary title.
What would you like to do?
Oh. So for example, like Anna can become a phantom duelist or a chain duelist. A fencer with unparalleled evasive instinct. Learns various skills for dodging enemy attacks. So instead of subclassing, it's specialization. Okay. That is... I'm curious if that's as flexible or as awesome as it is. As, like, it can be. So the chain duelist would get this sort of a tree upgraded. Rapier Mastery will go into Sonic Blade. Regular attacks may result in 2 hits, 1 stab, and 1 cut. All the chains right here into Chain Boost and Chain Burst to then get Chain Killer. For 1 turn, follow-ups when target is inflicted with a bind, stun, or an ailment. To then, of course, Chain All. Next turn, Chain skills target all enemies and follow-up rate is increased. Chain Plus. Increases chain skill damage and follow-up rate for 3 turns. And then Chain Double. May perform an extra follow-up attack when using a chain skill. Sylph Screen is a separate standalone skill which says for 1 turn, evade rate and defense rise after every attack. That's how Chain can become dodge evasion tank. defense up. Oh, so the defense is only at 5 increments. Multi-stab. At 1 to 4 random melee stabs to 1 enemy line attack. Hold on. And then Resonance. Melee stab 1 enemy. Damage increases based on the number of attacks last turn. So you could go Chain into Resonance or multi-stab into Resonance, I guess. And then Speed Up. Raises hit rate, evasion rate, and turn speed. Also, some of these things I think changed because there's no way I didn't see Predict. Oh wait, no. I did see this in Wide Curtain, yeah. And then out of just a check, Phantom Duelist is standalone-ish on the top area. So like Ray of Light. Increase your draw rate and all types of defense each time you evade an attack. Again, leading into the evasion side more. Grants a boost in evasion for each equipment slot you lead. No. No. We're not sending in a person with no gear and a weapon and saying they are set. Unless that's like 90% evasion. In which case, you know, there's an argument to be made. And then Phantom Sword. Lowers the hit rate of one enemy line for 3 turns. To lure, for 1 turn, all allies in the same line will counterattack each time you evade. And then Dodge Boon. Each time you evade, your unit engages. Oh my fucking god. Wait, hold on. A dodge tank that can farm and just pump out unions. Ninja, yeah, pretty much, Angelo. This is the like a nod toward ninja specialization a little bit. Then the Predict Wide Curtain will turn into Auto Curtain. At start of battle, Wind Curtain may automatically be cast on user's line, which is 1 line of allies will dodge the first physical attack targeting them. That's... Huh. For the first turn, a physical attack is not a consideration. And then finally capping out in Divine Gust. Greatly raises the party's evasion for 1 turn, does not stack. Okay, so that's just this might be a 1-point wonder. I'm not sure by how much evasion it gives at the beginning. I'm gonna guess, considering how far it is, probably starts at a 30% evasion or something like that, going into a 50. Deft Thrust. Melee stab attack to 1 enemy increases the draw rate and evade rate for 1 turn. Your elegant attack grabs enemy's attention. So it's a taunt skill. Melee stab volt attack to 1 enemy. Damage increases per number of recent evade. So another one of the things leading into like evade stacking. And then counter boost. Increase the number of attacks that may be triggered by Sylphid, which may counterattack after evading. It goes to only 4. And this, I'm guessing, adds 2 more. And Starborn, the lad. You would have Divine Punisher and Divine Herald as your things. Punisher is... Heaven's Gift will turn into Soul Grace and offering into Purification. Let's check top down though. When a buff is dispelled, it may be cast again automatically. That's kind of nice. HP up. You want to not die, so I agree. Soul Grace may endure a lethal blow at the cost of a buff. Wait. Is this only for you or everyone? I'm assuming for you. Then Offering. Dispels a buff or a debuff from the user to restore TP of allies in user's line. Then Purification. Dispels all buffs and debuffs on both enemies and allies and restores user's TP. Level the playing field. The enemy got a lot of buffs. We don't need that shit. Get rid of it all. Gotcha. Magic attack up. TP up. Essentials. Mana Oracle. Dispels the party's Blaze, Hail, or Bolt Prayer to attack 5 times with that element. I can see Chase going off hard with that shit. Aureole Oracle dispels party's Blaze Hail Prayer for 1 turn to drain that element until the end of turn. Oh, that's actually really potent for if you know the enemy is like elemental nuke style. This instantly neuters it. Then Invoke Gods. Dispels users' buffs to hit one enemy with weapons, lowering attack until the end of turn. Then the last one is Divine Herald. While the user's alive, all allied buffs recover HP. There's Monarch. There's the in-battle Monarch March. Status defense up. Increase bind element resistance. Meh. Exorcism Prayer. Raise the party's bind element resistance for 3 turns. Party's evasion for 3 turns. Maximum HP for 3. What? Then Sanctuary. For 1 turn, party may prevent a bind or ailment at the cost of a buff. Meh. Holy Flame. Party recovers HP while walking. That's just Monarch March. That's just Monarch March. Split Spirits. For 1 turn, buffed allies drain some of their damage dealt. Vitality Prayer is key piece to the Puge's one-shot combo. I'm assuming because that raises maximum HP, that the HP drawn is altered in some way. I found Sovereign. Now it's up to Starborn to pick which one they want. For 1 turn, buffed allies drain some of the damage dealt. That's also okay. They like Dance Oracle, yeah, so they could lean into this. Magic Defense up is just there for elemental defense, and then Benevolence. While user is alive, all buffed allies regain HP when taking damage. That's meta-tanking. Both of them are actually excellent. Didn't they already mention a Mana Oracle? I don't remember. If they did, I'm getting this one. Which, honestly, this is still fucking incredible. Both of them are incredible. There's not a wrong choice. Both of these can slot into practically any team we have. After that is Maddie with Reverse Magic. When casting magic, the previous skill's element is adopted and damage is increased. TP up. Alright. So, like, if I'm understanding this correctly, as long as you keep on the previous skill's element is adopted, so like more, if you keep doing the same element, it makes it stronger? Or, so like fire and then you use ice, it will have fire and ice properties attached to it. And then TP up, alright? And then Windstorm. Ranged cut attack to all enemies. May bind the enemies. Oh. Earth Spike. Lower enemies at elemental attack for 2 turns. Oh. then Rockfall. Ranged bash to all enemies may stun, then alters the cap point of it. In 3 turns, will perform a ranged bash attack to an enemy, may petrify. That's interesting, but it's a 3-turn setup. Anti-magic, I know that term. May block elemental attacks on user's line. We used this along with something to make it AoE, and this is how we cheesed some things in the previous Etrian Odyssey games. Raise your union gauge after hitting an enemy weakness. That is so tempting. So tempting. Spread chant. Next magic skill hits multiple enemies randomly and reduce power. This with Asteroid, I remember. Single target, there's only one enemy. This is what we did with Meteor, yes. The magic defense up. The Elemancer is common magic. Increases damage when attacking after another ally's in-space attack, so double mage sort of things, or double elemental at least, in-spaced. Increased bind element resistance? Sure, yeah. 6 times meteors, 18 times is the fun. Yep. Explosion. Ranged fire attack for everyone. Hailstorm. Ranged ice for everyone. And Thunderbreak. Ranged electricity for everyone. For 3 turns, the user's spend TP is shared with the party. So if they... So if a spell costs 20, 10 is shared, or like some amount of that is shared with the party? Cutting costs. When casting a skill, its TP cost may be reduced to 0. That is kind of nice as well whenever it procs. Melee attack to one enemy with equipped weapon utilizing magical strength. So, attack, but magical attack. Abating chant. Reduces the TP cost and strength of a magic skill used the next turn. So that's the setup, yeah? Then magic attack up. Alright. The Elemancer is... interesting. The Omnimancer sounds so fucking cool, though. Ordered by random team. Oh, a random team member, not the whole team. So some lucky bastard will get the MP or TP. Gotcha. All right. Celes, which counts as well for Drac because like you're both pugilists. Barrage Brawler and Impact Brawler. Double Punch. When a single hit skill fails to inflict a bind/ailment, it may activate. There it is! That's the fucking reason that Capricorn dreams big. Barrage Brawler is what got sent to Nexus. Nerfed to... Status attack up. Increases bind element test rate. Capricorn, now your dream might actually have a chance to stand. You are now a halfling from Tabletop Gaming. You rolled a 1, fuck that, roll again. Corkscrew. Melee bash attack to an enemy may paralyze into leading blow. Melee bash to an enemy if the target has a bind ailment, follow up with related skill. Alright. Speed up. Raises turn speed and hit rate and evasion. That's good. You actually act pretty slow. And then melee bash to an enemy. Number of hits equal to that of user's last turn. So speed up into lash out. That's the payoff. With everything bound and an ailment. Ah. Well, let's see how much they do then. Cross counter. Thinking of Dudley. When user's line is hit with melee attack, counters with bash. May bind accordingly. Breather removes all of user's binding ailments and raises the attack for the next turn. Oh man, that'd be real nice. Fault blocker raises bind ailment resistance of the user's line for 3 turns, and then clinch. May bind head, arms, and legs on both the user and one enemy. Mutually assured destruction, except you can breather to remove that. I wonder what's more effective for absolute lockdown. 1-2 punch, maxed out, or clinch? And then there's Impact Brawler. Fortitude. If this HP falls below a certain amount, damage dealt increase. Alright. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Raise maximum HP. Understood. Raise physical defense for the user's line for 3 turns. Soul Crusher. Melee bash attack to all enemies. Damage dealt restores HP. Okay, understood. And then Abyssal Killer. Enables user to endure a lethal blow. Afterwards, next turn's damage is raised. Titan Killer. Melee bash one enemy. Increases the damage if target's HP bar is more full than users. For how often Thunder is used, this is just a permanent thing. Death's Edge. Melee bash one enemy. The less HP the party has, the greater the damage dealt. So this looks at the party. Then Heavenly Aid. Increases damage next turn based on how much the user's HP is restored this turn. Satan's Fist. Consumes HP to perform a melee bash to one enemy line and then status defense up. It is all about HP manipulation. Thunder Punch, or Thunder Fist, leading into this. So, to explain Impact Brawler, Overexertion attack buff and Bravent, along with the power of Heavenly Aid, heal to full from 11 HP with Vitality Prayer. The Pugilist can use Death's Edge when the party is at 1 HP to deal 99,999 damage. They removed this in Nexus, and I hate it. Oh! Gotcha! Overexertion, attack buff, and oh my god. Because poison tiles don't kill. You are right, yeah. No character can die in the environment, or like in the overworld. They have to die in combat. Unless by event, I guess. Because for the environmental tiles, like poison and such, they cannot kill. They just make you really, they put you on death's door. By the way, is straight double damage when maxed. And I'm surprised neither of our current Pugilists went for it. Yep. But oh well. I can't see what the other party is. We can't check the rest at the moment.
What will you do? What will you do? Very well then.
Book of Mastery times 5. Take these to the old celestial scholar at the tavern. He'll tell you something
Don't
useful.
let the labyrinth claim you.
Thanks for coming.
I'm a researcher of ancient texts. My calling is to find the forgotten tome of Arcania. Book of Mastery. Whoever reads its legendary words shall gain the experience of a veteran warrior overnight. Oh. One character under the level 19 will be raised to level 20. So that is a way to make sure that if you have another team, you do it. I was gonna come here to do the DLC quest one time, but this is actually much easier. And with this, we can see about
Be
the new
careful out
skills and other constellations that we didn't see before.
How may I be of service?
So Shim,
time has come.
the rover, can become a flying falcon or a hunting hound. So full on, I'm assuming, leaning into either the bird or the dog. As our person went full on hawk whistle, not a care for the dog whatsoever. It turns into this. Sky Patrol may obtain ingredients while exploring the labyrinth with a hawk. Oh. Finishing shot. When attacking a target below certain HP, may follow up with equipped weapon. Aerial Talons. Hawk performs a ranged cut attack to one enemy, may bind the target's head. Ice Peck. Ranged stab to all enemies, followed by ice attack from the hawk to all enemies. Hawk flies up, returning to do a ranged cut attack after enemy 3 turns later. Gotcha. I'm not sure how effective that is, but it's another 3-turn Q thing. Physical attack up, sure. Speed up, sure. Power shot. Line pierced attack, ranged attack, stab attack. Million arrows. At the start of next turn, randomly targets enemies for 4 to 16 stab attacks. Which can go to 6 to 16, 8 to 16 right here. Attacks. Oh my fucking god. Pincushion V2, yeah. Then Featherstorm. Hawk may blind one enemy line. Gotcha. What is the dog one then? Ground Patrol. May obtain materials while exploring the labyrinth with a hound. So same thing as the bird. 1,300 damage to all enemies. 1,200% headbind chance. Damn. Then Healing Up. Increases the effect of Hound's healing skills. Increase bind down with success rate. Maximum TP. Menacing Howl. Hound may cause panic to one enemy line. Guard Command. Hound protects one ally for 1 turn. At the end of the turn, that ally is healed. Foot Pierce. Range stab to one enemy line. May bind legs. Leg-bound targets then bashed by hounds. Medicinal Lick. Hound heals random allies' HP 5 times. 5 random heals. Not the full party. There's a chance to, but it could go like 4 on one and 1 on the other if it just rolls like that. Arc Shot. Range stab attack to one enemy. Increase damage if the target is in the back line. Then Stun Shot. Random stab attack to one enemy. Afterwards, Hound may stun the target. Far more supportive, but it's actually not bad. Then
So,
Airy,
time has come.
the Necromancer. Spirit Evoker or Spirit Broker? We're more into the top area right here, but let's see. Necromancy. May summon a wraith when a combatant falls in battle. Combatant. That does not specify ally. That's an important distinction right there. Does not count wraith, bunkers, or turrets. Bunkers or turrets? What the fuck? Raises maximum HP. Sure. Burden Shift. When taking a lethal blow, may sacrifice a wraith to endure the hit and recover HP. Not bad. Sacrifice all wraiths for a chance to revive all fallen allies. This does not say sacrifice X number, it says all. So if 1 is all you have, it will do that for the 1. But it's RNG. And by this wording, I'm assuming sacrifice 1 wraith, you healed everyone, sacrifice 1 wraith, you did nothing and you lost a wraith. Or all your wraiths. Then for 1 turn, wraiths may counterattack when a chosen ally is hit. Into Wraith Dance. For 1 turn, wraiths carry out more attacks and deal more damage. Alright, so that's sort of banking on wraiths to do your damage right there. So to stack up for bind and element success rates. Curse Bomb. Sacrifice a wraith for a chance to curse all enemies. Ice Bomb. Ranged attack to everyone. Then Tombstone Vice. Sacrifice all wraiths for a chance to petrify 1 enemy. Interesting. Then Spirit Broker. Oh no. At level 10 with 1, 2, 3 race up, it's supposed to have a 60, 100%, 160% petrified chance, which is already pretty stupid, but it's bugged. It has 110, 160, and 210 chance, making it virtually guaranteed. Oh. So just, it's a 1 point wonder then. Put 1 point, never upgrade it again. Because it's at 110% chance at base then. And if they have any amount of resistance to it, then it's still like a very good thing. Most enemies with certification. Okay, then maybe to the second one. And yeah, gonna get 10 even nukes resist. Yeah, if you get it to 10, you can petrify things that are not meant to be petrified. At max, the most spray race. Gotcha. You need a 10 for those odds. Alright, alright. Now the Spirit Broker. Hell's Lore. May summon a Wraith if you either the low HP at the end of the turn. Alright. TP up. May summon a Wraith at the start of battle. I forget shit a lot, so that's kind of nice. Fair Trade. Sacrifice a Wraith using a portion of its HP to deal damage equivalent to 1 enemy. That sounds good until you realize how much HP or how much damage some of these things can probably reach. I'm pretty sure Wraiths can't go far above 200 HP. So admittedly, a 1-for-1 like that is probably not that great. Sacrifice all Wraiths to perform a ranged bash fire attack to all enemies. They go much higher than 200? Sacrifice. Sacrifice a Wraith to increase the user's damage through the end of next turn. Negative energy. Ranged almighty attack to one enemy. Damage raises them up per combatant KO this turn. Combatant KO. I see the vision. I see the fucking vision a bit there. Raised elemental attack. Gates of Hell. Ranged Mabash attack to one enemy. Summon the Wraith with the HP damage dealt. That might be how you get the big number ones. Sacrificing the Gates of Hell into fair trade, yeah. Zombie powder. May instant kill one enemy, summoning a Wraith into an available slot in its place. This is that one meme skill that actually worked for us against a foe in Nexus. Here is usually zombie powder into fair trade. They're the future foe that seems to kill. So yeah, more cheesy than the Evoker, but that cheese is oh so good. HP of zombie powder's Wraith is equal to the HP of the target killed. So that can actually lead to some stupid numbers. Foe-sized walls. And because spirits persist between them, I wonder if that means you can get 2 or 3 foes with zombie powder to then go to the floor boss and nuke it. Both of these sound so fucking weird and cool. The final boss has 35k HP for reference. Jesus Christ. That is stupid and hilarious. Next, Ivy.
So, time has come.
That's the Harbinger, Deathbringer, and Death Guard. Black Blade. While Miasma Armor is active, user gains attack power when inflicting an ailment. Black Shroud. When Miasma Armor is active, gains defense. TP up, that, status up, attack up, sure. Bloody Reap. When Miasma Armor is active, consumes HP to perform 2 to 4 cut attacks to random enemies. Frigid Reap, melee ice attack to an enemy line. If the target has an ailment, attack again. Temporal Shroud. Dispel Miasma Armor as a substitute. And at the end of the turn, user returns to cut one enemy. Oh! So they become, like, intangible and, like, invulnerable for one turn. Dispel Miasma Armor substitute. Yep, in turn, user returns to cut one enemy. Even I joke about it. 3 pieces plus Necro, and game is done. The bread and butter on Deathbringer. Really? Frigid Reap, specifically. Toxic Reap. Melee cut to one enemy. If Miasma Armor is active, may poison. Chaos Reap. Melee cut to an enemy. The armor is active, may panic. And then Fatal Reap. Melee cut to one enemy. It's just an instant kill. No conditional about the Miasma Armor. Then Death Guard. Restore HP when an enemy is inflicted with a debuff. Can heal beyond max HP. Probably only one time, so like it's a... technically as a pseudo cap. HP up, magic defense up, Death Asylum. User may nullify a debuff or ailment as it is applied. Dispel Miasma Armor to restore the party's HP and may remove ailments. Dispel Miasma Armor for a chance to negate a party's binds ailments for one turn. Eroding Miasma. Lower defense, lower hit rate, debuffs, what we know and love. Dispels all debuffs from one enemy, then cuts the target once per debuff. Ephemeral Reap. I remember this being something that was tried a little bit at least. Then Soul Transfer. Dispels all debuffs from one enemy for one turn. Allies may revive when KO'd. Huh. Off healer / debuffer. It's not bad, actually. The Deathbringer sounds far more interesting if I'm being honest, but the Death Guard could still just be a very tried and true core party member. Then Jemmy the Dragoon. The one tank holding down the fort and the idea of tanking in this entire guild so far. Oh, not that. Shield Bearer, HP up, of course HP. Recovery Guard. For one turn, any ally line takes physical damage, and may recover from bind. Counter Guard. For one turn, an ally takes physical attack damage and will counterattack. Divine Guard. Step in and protect an ally from an enemy attack for one turn. That will get him killed. Full Guard. Reduce damage taken by the party for one turn. And then Soul Guard. For one turn, an allied line takes reduced physical damage and may endure lethal blows. RNG stuff, but sounds good when they proc. Shield Throw. Range cut attack to one enemy line. Captain America thing. Gotcha. Auto Roar. May use Dragon Roar on self at start of battle. Dragon Roar? Oh, this thing. Raises one ally's draw rate and defense for 3 turns. Okay. Then Dragon Force, the band. May negate damage to the opposite ally line. So that means when I'm assuming one auto roar is active, or it's actually just a passive. If they're in the front row, the back row may just sometimes not take damage. Max out 50%? Okay, never mind. That cuts the dream of that hard. Never mind. Not a thought anymore. Auto Bunker. Maybe use Decoy Bunker to start a battle. Okay, yep. Which is set a bunker that can draw an attack. Oh, this is what they were talking about for the spirit thing. This doesn't count because it's not technically alive, and also it's legitimately a fortress that you just pop down in the summon rank, I think. And then Cannon Bearer. Odds are, this is what they want. Gun Revenge. When a guard skill is activated, the next cannon skill will gain a boost in attack power. Gun Mount now makes a bit more sense. Raise physical attack power. TP up. Prep Artillery. Raises the attack, hit rate, and turn speed of the cannon skill used the next turn. Then, well, let's see. Rapid Cannon. Range bash attack to one enemy. Activates instantly. Wait, so this is priority sort of thing. That's what I think that means. Range bash attack may curse. And then Hypno Cannon that can put to sleep, and leading into Burst Cannon. Next turn, range bash fire attack to one enemy. Closer targets may take more damage. Alright. I'm curious. Consider the next turn attack. Odds are it is really good. I'm just not sure if it'll outdamage other things. After that, Decoy Turret. Set the turret that can draw in attacks and shoot back. That's the upgrade to Bunker and Defense form. Prep really does work. Wait, it does? The cannon skill used next turn. The skill used, not attack launched. You're right. Because it says skill used, you just use Bust Cannon the next turn, and then it's a 3-turn thing. And then Decoy Turret. Draw an attack and shoot back. When guarding or blocking an enemy attack. We don't have any other situation. Alright. Because of the way Jemmy was looking, I'm assuming they're gonna go Cannon Bearer. They wanna go the meme. And I'm not inclined to stop them. Then Sachiko. The what? Fuck, I keep pushing that. That was the wrong thing, actually. The one healer this guild probably will ever know, as far as I know. A merciful healer. Mercy, I swear to God, if you pick it just for that. Herb boost. When healing with herbs skills in battle, HP may restore beyond max HP. You can overcap HP. Raise your own maximum HP, sure. Bountiful Herb. Restores HP, the party's HP, so it's an AoE heal. Freeing Herb. Removes binds from an ally. And what does that say right there? Auto Revive. May resurrect an ally when KO'd. This cannot be a high activation rate. To preserve game balance, this cannot have a high reactivation rate. If it does, though, man, that's good. Status defend up for yourself. Shared Nostrum. For 3 turns, extend range of herb skills and reduce speed and effectiveness. Extend the range, so of these herbs. So like, yeah, Revival Herb can become an AoE Revival Herb with this. The devs hate auto revive activation because it's too good. Think about it. The enemy just AoE'd your entire party, except the healer survived with a sliver of health. Auto revive procced. Everyone got back up with probably half HP at a minimum. Where's the challenge if it procs frequently? Like, it has to be kept in check. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this thing is probably a 25% activation rate as a, like, Hail Mary, I wish it was that good sort of thing. Reflex Herb. For 1 turn, allies will recover HP after being hit by an enemy. So that's sort of... what's it called? Was it called Rally in Bloodborne? I don't remember. 15 at max? Yep, that sounds much more reasonable. Will probably not happen much, but when it does, it'll be fucking funny. Delayed Herb. At the start of the next turn, restores HP to the party. And then Lingering Scent. For 5 turns, herbs used on the party will activate again at the end of the turn. You know, I'm seeing a scenario where you revive herb to heal the party, someone died due to the enemy's attack, and then it's applied again. Just to make sure we live. And also, like with this, to make sure that binds don't stick around, things like that. Then Graced Poisoner. You're now the Harmacist, I guess. Smoke Boost. Increase the turn speed and lower the TP cost of smoke skills. Almost TP up and bind and success rates. Numbing Smoke. Man, watching EO really makes me wish Witch and Link wasn't wait, it was abandoned? I thought it was still in development, Angelo. Numbing Smoke. May paralyze one enemy line. Lower paralysis for 3 turns, and then Chaos Smoke. Lower panic and lower panic chance. Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb and Smoke Blight might be hated. What? Early access Crisco Burr, yeah. Raised fire attack to 1 ailment-inflicted enemy. Dispels one of target's debuffs. Wait, what? It dispels one of their debuffs? Not buffs? What? Smoke Bomb. At max, deals a fucking absurd 1200% damage. And Smoke Blight makes the target take 50% more damage, but getting them to work together is fucking infuriating. The smoke debuffs are intended to allow smoke bams to work because it lowers the debuff, gives them a debuff of a lower resistance chance. Okay, that's why. It's just okay. Smoke Stone, petrify an enemy, and Smoke Flash may stun one smoke debuffed enemy. Oh my fucking god! It's all comboing together. Passing Scent. For 5 turns, the current smoke may spread its ailment to all enemies. And then Auto Smoke. May cast a random smoke skill on an enemy front line at the start of battle. This is a lot of RNG and wishful thinking as a class. I'm not a fan of it that much. At 10, it has max strength equivalent to a 500 attack weapon. Despite the low HP, it is stupidly tanky. At level 1, it only takes 6% damage. At level 10, it takes 1% damage. When hit, it retaliates with a basic attack, but off that offensive stat line. That is actually pretty damn good. Imagine this with a dodge tank. Pure peak RNG gaming experience? Fuck no. Equivalent to Arcanus Gaming? Okay. Alright.
Is there something
Okay.
else?
There's no Circle Mage, but I guess that is as close as you're gonna get. Next stream, you want me to be Zoro class? No! Fucking no! We have to decide what is being made.
Very well.
Because, like, legitimately, I keep forgetting it's Therians. The only person not at... that we've not seen what they get is the Masurao. Nobody went for it, or I guess, to be correct, someone did, but then they stopped, and they changed Dragoon for the team, and I thank them greatly for that. And we need to decide on a team loadout, and then decide on how I'm going to roll on a funny technicality. The team has to go to level 28. Whatever team 2 is, or the next team that's going to come in, they have to be level 28. From there is a single option that opens up at level 28. Technically earlier than that. Wait, can they not retire? Fuck. I thought I could retire them to get bonus stats. Fuck. I was gonna say I could retire them and then level them back up to that level. Fuck. Okay, if I can't retire them from level 28, then oh well, that strategy is dead. Retire 30? Fuck. I mean... 30's not bad from 28, right? That bonus is tempting now, huh? That bonus experience is now... Ah!
What will you do? What will you do? Very well then.
Fuck! I should have killed more shit! If they... Okay, the team can be 29, technically, but it's not 30, so I'm fucking gone. There's no retire shenanigans.
Axel!
That's not Axel, but... Ah. I was gonna get you to recommend to kill a Tengu before going after the boss. I am hungry, Capricorn. I will be ending the stream here soon, but... I wanted to decide what the team will be, level-wise and just things-wise.
I call bullshit.
So that way we can, when we come back, just allocate points based on what everyone gives me and then jump into testing. So, like, for this formation...
Is there something? What will you do? What will you do?
How do we want to organize this team? We can pick anyone that we have currently on the roster, and I will leave it to you guys if you want me to be a samurai for the team. I don't actually know the class, I don't know what they do or what they specialize in, but if you guys actually have a good reason to, I will oblige. And I will be the weeb of the entire fucking guild, okay? But I need a fucking good reason of why they are crucial for the team over anyone else. Good master, please embrace your furry weeb. Second best attack buff? I want to say, as a rule, like just as a general rule, Sachiko is coming back. The environment seems like it needs an actual fucking healer. After that, I am kind of up in the air. I feel like having a Dragoon for this thing might be good. Like having something to mitigate damage could be alright. And hey, for all I know, they might change their build now that they have Master's Code available, because they can technically reallocate all of their stats and I will level them back up to the appropriate level. It's honestly up to them. Wait, no. Necromancer and Harbinger sound funny for this area, or at least thematic, but I'm not sure if they would be truly good. I kind of want Rober back, if I'm being honest. But I'm not sure. I vote for a third pugilist. You fucking would, Angelo. You fucking would. Team one party reunion? We could. It's just... the front line being only Ivy and Jemmy, but feels rough. The skills are? We can.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
I don't think Rev is ready for DPS Team 2.
Hey,
I am not. I am not. I would fear such actions.
How may I be of service?
Make them default on everything.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Oh wait, I need to actually put them in the team.
How may I be of service? What will you do?
Actually, I don't really need
Is there
to.
something else? Keep your guard up.
Let me go to council.
Hello again. Please.
Again,
We are in your
this
debt.
just because it doesn't matter.
Magnificent. Please, be careful out there.
Go to the guild.
Ah, it's you. Think it through well. What will you do? Very well then. Is there something else?
Then give me these things.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Go to the bar.
Thanks for coming.
Let's just scholar. Temp. Get 20 levels of experience shoved into your head.
What'll it be? Be careful out there.
Then guild.
How may I be of service?
Manage. Let's go to temp. They can become a blade dancer or a blade master. Let's check out the blade dancer. First off, they're normal stuff because I didn't really see it much. Katana mastery. Peerless demon. When an attack is hit multiple times, the damage dealt increases per hit. Increases damage when attacking the same target as the previous turn. It's an instant melee cut for one enemy. Followed up again after the target takes their turn. Melee stab one enemy, lowering their physical defense. Melee cut an enemy may inflict sleep. Ranged cut. 2 to 4 hits times on random enemies. Lures enemies into battle with high chance of rare breed. Make chain encounters. And high ground. Raise physical attack for the user's line for 3 turns. And now, the actual thing. Armor pierce and high ground. Kind of, yeah. Multi-katana. Equip multiple katanas at once. Normal attacks may hit once per katana. Is that... It doesn't say how many you can hit, so I'm assuming you can equip 4. That's what you fucking mean by 4. If you really want, you can make every slot have a katana. HP up into reincarnation. After being knocked out, may resurrect at the end of the turn. Remember that charge katana? No, I don't. Hell Slash. For 1 turn, follow up with equipped weapon after every attack, even on allies. And each one can multi-hit? Actually, no, this says weapon. Oh no, number of fall attack increases with the level and total number of equipped katanas. 1 max per katana, up until 3 max per katana. Reblossom. Katana skills may activate twice. Chance increases per... Oh my fucking god. Shared sacred tetrad. Tetrad, whatever that is. Melee cuts one enemy. Hits once per katana. Layered Blossom. 2 to 8 random cuts that attacks to 1 enemy line. Vast Flourish. Large number of cuts attack to random enemies. Hit once per katana per enemy. Is that actually... So if I have 4 katanas, every enemy gets hit 4 times. Or, oh no, so if I have 4 katanas, it will hit 4 random enemies. Gotcha. I was reading that wrong. then physical attack. And wait, what? Meteor Rain. Melee attacks of a random type to random enemies. Hit once per katana. The type changes with every attack. So one attack could be fire, one attack could be cut, one attack could be fucking bash for all I know. And then Blade Master. Sword God. Increase crit rate of katana skills and damage dealt by critical hits. And speed up, of course. TP up. Bolt Slash. Melee cut volt stack to one enemy. Mirror Moon. May negate enemy physical attacks and counterattack with equipped weapon. So it has to be a physical attack. But it can parry a cut, stab, or bash attack, then strike back. Foot Sweep. Melee cut to a random or to enemy line, lowers the evader for 2 turns. Into Helm Splitter. Cut to one enemy, ignores resistances. That sounds a bit more like what I was thinking for like DPS style things. Well, a lot of multi-hits sounds cool. If defenses don't line up or the katana falls behind, then it is fucked. But the hit rate goes down. But yeah, leg bind and then Helm Splitter is the DPS champ right there probably. Spirit Sword. Reduces damage taken from an enemy hit by user's single target attack. Using the EO Nexus, yeah. I have to use it if it recalls. Not very, honestly. Sorry, I don't remember that much. Like, what I remember from our samurai back in Nexus was that robot-looking icon and the attack buff. That fucking attack buff. Triple Strike. Up to 3 melee cuts attacks to one enemy. Each hit may bind a head, arms, and legs. Oh, that was Shogun? Fuck. Alright, I thought that was Samurai. They were talking about Ronin. Oh, then I honestly don't remember it. Fuck. One of us moving. Holy shit, I know, right, Mercy? Ronin with Eliza? Then I don't remember, I'm sorry. Range cut attack to all enemies. Damage increases with fewer targets. Huh. I wonder how much it does when it's like... I wonder if there's a theoretical max cap for this. Like, let's say it's 1,000 damage. If there are 2 allies, if there are 2 enemies, is that 500, 500? And then 3 enemies, that's 333 3 times? Does it split like that? Or does it have a certain breakpoint where it's like, if it's 4 enemies, deal this % damage. If it's 5 enemies, deal this % damage, something like that. And does most damage in a single target, yeah. Without a way to consistently leg bind, I don't know if I would want to go this one and Helm Splitter. So if I were to just, as you guys insist on making a self-inserted Blade Dancer, it would end up being it would be a Blade Dancer instead of a Blade Master, maybe. The problem being, Helm Splitter 10, 600% damage, can crit, ignore resistance, accuracy 40%, pedal scatters 450 base damage, lowers 65% of base at 2. 45% at 3 and 35% at 4. Damn. This is not a Chance the X Helm Splitter. I guess I'll have to decide. No 100% accuracy. Oh, also, wait, I just realized that. when you pick on something, you could change what your class is called. So technically, if you guys wanted for your characters, you could give yourself a custom name for the class. So it would be, for example, Sachiko, and then under it, it would be whatever you want your class to be called. And that's what it would be. Alright, whoever we pick...
Is there something else?
Panic, blind, petrify, yeah. Make you remember his role. Yeah, they can.
What will you do? What will you do?
Of this second team, Sachiko is coming back. I want a good healer again. After that, if you guys are insisting I make a samurai, I will be a samurai in the front row. Why the hell not? From there, though, I am less sure about what we want to be. If it's Blade Dancer, it would be clearly around us building the team around getting you as many health slashes as possible. I don't even know if that's actually wise, though. Isn't Shim a tank? Hell no, Shim the Rover. Rover secondary DPS, Hawk build, I'm assuming. Who was tank? That was Jemmy. Jemmy was the closest we ever got to a tank, just by nature of the Dragoon at its base. Yeah, Jemmy's gonna become a cannon Dragoon. I don't know how much tanking that role in Special Edition does, but they can change whenever they want. They can pick whatever they want. I'm gonna ask you guys then. With these two as a core thing, a samurai of undecided affiliation in the front, and a healer in the back that I'm assuming is going to go just more healing per healing one, what would be the best compliments to this team? Depends on what you specialize in.
What would you like to do?
Fuck, the shaman there too. Calm down, Satan. We need damage to survive, to actually do it. I don't know if we can actually manage a wait the enemy out after kill the enemy out first team. Like, let me ask you a question. If I went Blade Dancer and actually went full stupid with 4 swords, what are the odds I will die to the first thing that smacks me accidentally? %, 100%. Would the team actually... That's why I said build the team around you. Fuck. They're from the Blade Master? I think, yeah. I need to go Blade Master then. As much as I... fucking Helm Slitter it is! Alright, let's go Blade Master then. My character will be a Blade Master.
Is there something else?
If that is the case then...
What will you do?
The current team's makeup is Sachiko as a healer. Whatever my character then is going to be as a Blade Master. We adding Celis? Are we? Why Celis? Oh, wait, Binder. And Ivy the Harbinger? I guess, yeah. I don't know what else like the samurai has for like for their skills. For 4 swords, it's Star and Anna. Really? Starborn F, I guess, for the more generous amount of like healing and all that stuff. And Anna for the chase, right? Even without any new members, Demi, Reb, Celes, Ivy, and Sachiko.
Very well then. Is there something
This would be
else?
the team then, from the looks of it. Celes as the one experienced member from the previous team. Carrying the torch. Me as the self-insert, I guess. Jemmy as the, like, sort of thing, I guess. The Dragoon that might be going more DPS than anything else. Sachiko Botanist to heal. And Ivy for, I'm assuming, debuff hell. Decent damage. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up having to lean into. The entire team will be leveled up to 28. From there, Hold up, I'm gonna just decide this. I'm gonna decide this right now. Hold on, rolling a die. Fuck. Okay, never mind. It was decided. It's still exactly what we're gonna say. You can level up to 28, and if you want, you can reallocate your entire point if you like. You don't have to look at the old tree you gave me and skill order you gave me as a... This is what we're working with. You can give me a build that is fresh with different outlines now that we have masteries unlocked, and I will do it. The game
What
has
would
an
you like
option
to do?
for any character that we want, like Starborn F, as we want. For example, I'm gonna rest you. Your skill points are gonna be reallocated, and you will be leveled a little bit. That is perfectly fine. We have the DLC, we can level you back up instantly without worrying about anything. Does it matter to have no Celestians? Wait. Sachiko's animal care. Okay, so we can still do that event, and if need be, I will turn into a human and then go to Masuro. If need be, I will just do that. And Ivy also naturally comes with animal care as well, so that is actually perfectly fine. Alright. This is the current build. Or this is the current team now. Whatever happens, this is what we're going with. Let's see you go in status condition Mamasu. I don't even think that's a... sleep? I don't know. Meh. I think I'm just gonna... This is gonna be the team. I'm getting very, very hungry. I need to eat something. So, alright. Take notes, write it down. Capricorn. Me. Demi. Mercy, and... I'm forgetting who owns Ivy. I'm sorry, but you. You are... You will be giving me skills. Yoon? Yeah, it's Yoon. Yeah, sorry. Up to level 28. Redo the tree if you'd like. Redo whatever you want to, if you like. That's going to be our thing now. If you want to redo your character to go to a different race for different affilities or whatever it was to min-max your stuff, do it. I will make it happen. I have an entire week to do it. Hopefully I don't do it at the last minute. At least mostly the regulars? Yeah, thankfully. Oh, I already did? Of course you fucking did, Demi. Of course you fucking did. But, alright guys. I'm gonna be heading out then. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great time. I'll see you next week. Tuesday, because fucking Monday I'm still busy, but Tuesday we'll be back with Etrian Odyssey to take our first, like, sort of test for the team and maybe get into the third stratum. You get 5 skill points when getting a specialization, just like subclasses in early games. So there's 5 more points as well from everything else. So yeah, we get a lot of good stuff going. Awesome. So, stay awesome everyone. Hopefully let me tell you one more time, another time. See ya.